with another Let's Connect session. I want to thank you for tuning in, for coming back. Make sure you like, share, post this particular channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do that. And as always, I've got an awesome, amazing, national best-selling author in the place with me today. Hey, we've got Trea Coleman. Trea, I am thankful that you said yes and you joined in on this Seeds of Hope project, but thank you for saying yes to you an interview with me on today. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah. So Trea, I get to present to some, I introduce to others everything about you. So Trea Coleman is one of the newest authors. He is part of the Seeds of Hope collaboration. That's a part of it's a series of books that's going to be coming out. This is the first installment. This is the first time that we've got Trea live. So, hey, he has written his chapter. But Trea, before we get into this interview, I want you to tell the people who Trea Coleman. Tell them a little bit about Trea Coleman.
All right. So my name is Trea Coleman. I am one of the collaborating authors for the Seeds of Hope. This was a great opportunity and a great book. I currently do Forex trading and stocks and different things like that by profession, as well as insurance. And I'm just happy to be here. I'm from the Texarkana DeKalb area. In East Texas. I currently reside in Dallas, Texas, and I'm just happy to be here and just to be able to connect with you all for sure. So,
well, welcome, Trea. And you know what? I love that Dallas connection. My sister, they used to live in Fort Worth. They just moved out to Waxahachie. I'm telling you, I just went to pick my daughter up. She goes to school down at Texas Women's University in Denton. I was like, man, y'all, these houses is beautiful, and everything that y'all doing down here, I'm loving it. Y'all gonna make me move to Texas.
Yeah, come on to Texas for sure. There's plenty of room for you. So
I'm telling you. Well, Trea, as we've told everybody, you're part of the Seeds of Hope collaboration. So tell me, how did you get connected with Richenda and this whole project getting started? How'd you get involved?
All right. So actually, my mother Pickens, that is my mother-in-law. So me and her daughter, we just recently got married. And so she reached out to me. I'd seen that she had did a few books before, and I was always kind of interested. I know my wife, Indra, she also collaborated on a couple books in the past as well. So I read a couple of those, and I was seeing her just kind of post and just kind of how she moves and everything. And I was like, she's inviting me on this journey with her. And like I said, I've seen her past work. So I knew it was, something special. It was definitely a great opportunity that I knew that I probably shouldn't pass this up. And like I say, just how she is, just with her great spirit, I knew I would be in great hands with a great team. And so, yeah, that's how I connected with her.
Nice. So you got that familial.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Which is awesome. But you know what, with you being a trader and some of the things that you're doing, just in your business and stuff, it's good to be able to even expand your networks and everything that you're doing. So I see it's certainly a plus for you. And I know that she was glad to have you be a part of it. So awesome. So tell me, now this is your first time writing. This is your first book project, right?
Exactly. Yep. This is my very first one.
So how was it? How was the journey, Trea? What was it all right? How was it?
I would say it was an amazing experience. It wasn't what I expected.
In a good way, right?
No, in a good way. In a good way. Okay. So I always, like I said, I always wanted to write a book or to get involved into being an author, but I didn't really know how. It was always kind of scary. It was but actually this experience, the team that we worked with, just everyone, we all connected. It was a seamless, easy process. And I really enjoyed it just from the beginning to the end. We always had support, and, I never felt like I was out on an island. And so it was an amazing experience.
Also, I am so glad to hear that. You know what? And a lot of times people, they don't know what it's like. It seems like it's hard. It seems like it's a lot to it. And it is. It's not that it's, super easy, but at the same time, we try to make the process simple. So good. Well, I'm glad that your experience was good, especially the first time out. So let's jump into Seeds of Hope. And of course, if you haven't gotten your copies yet, they are available. Seeds of Hope is hitting the book stands. As a matter of fact, the books are hitting the author's hands now, so you'll have your books in hand here real soon. You can purchase books at chindaandfriends.com. But Trey, we want to talk to you a little bit about this Crowned King by the King. Crowned King by the King. So now I'm not going to tell you to read them the whole story and everything, but give them a little bit about what that's about. What did that mean to you? What was your seed of hope?
So my seed of hope, what I would say is just the Spirit of God just continuing to be with me and me just staying close to Him. Just being raised in that type of environment, growing up close to God with my great grandmother. And in this book, it just kind of talks about the different things that I went through and things that I faced and how I overcame those things. And a lot of those things are things that we all face. A lot of us, especially in our community, we face growing up without our fathers or growing up without, great role models in the neighborhood and different things like that. And so this book is just kind of my story of what I went through, just being on that side of things and how I came out of it. And just how God, guided me through the whole way. Of course, I couldn't have made it. I shouldn't even be here today. Honestly, I would say that, but just because of how God took care of me and, what's already written is written. And just staying close to Him is pretty much just my story from going from there. So.
Yeah, no, that's good. I love the title.
Yeah.
The title drew me in. I was like, you know what? That's saying something. How'd you come up with the title?
So I mean, like I say, just I felt like God, He showed me favor. Now I don't know if it could have been because of a praying grandmother and a praying mother, but I honestly feel like God has showed me favor just through my whole life, and He just crowned me to be like, you are the one. You are going to be, a king. You are already a king. And so that's pretty much how I came up with it. And yeah, my story is still being written. So.
All right. I love it. So what do you want readers to get out of it? When somebody picks up this book, they send this interview today, or they come across you in a shop or store, what is it that you want readers to take away from your story? What should they expect to get?
I would say to understand that you can overcome anything. It's all about, like I say, keeping God first, staying grounded with God, reading, staying in your book, staying in your Bible, staying close to Him. It's always going to be good and bad things that happen in your life. You can't get too up on the good things and don't get too down on the bad things. Just continue to push forward, keep God first, always reach back and help others. And that's the biggest thing. Just keeping God first and overcoming those things that you face.
I love it, Trey. I love it. All right, Trey. So tell people what's next for you. What you got on the horizons? What's coming up?
So in the future, I definitely want to do another book.
Okay.
So that's kind of one of the big things. I do have some things coming up as far as like with stocks and trading and different things like that. I'm thinking of maybe even doing like a short pamphlet or a book on that, just to try to reach out and help other people to make money in their sleep and not on their feet. And so that's kind of the next.
I like it.
Yep.
Nah, that's good. You know what? I love that. As a matter of fact, look, I'm new to and I don't do day trading, but I did open me up a Robinhood account last year.
Okay, there you go.
And I purchased some stocks, and actually they do it well. Now, look like last week or last month, it looked like the things went down a little bit, but I know it's a long game.
Yep.
In a long game, so I'm gonna stay in. So you know what? But I want people to be able to get in contact with you, and so you're on Facebook as Trea Coleman, just like we see it there. People can connect with you on IG. So if you're an Instagram fan, you can jump on IG. You can get Trey at Trading with Trey. And so we want to make sure that you team up with him. Check this brother out. He's got some new things that he's going to be doing. And so we look forward and we want to encourage him in all that he does moving forward. So Trey, before I let you get out of here, because I just can't let you just I want you to give me your best advice, your closing remarks. What's the last thing that you want to leave people with before we get out of here today?
I just want to leave people with, like I say, stay grounded, work hard. You'll always face battles, and you'll always, go through hard times. But always remember that God will always take care of you. He'll always carry you through it. As long as you got Him, I mean, you don't need anything else. So. Just blessings to everyone. Like I say, if you can lift someone up, definitely lift them up, pick them up. It could just be the smallest act. I always say the biggest selfless act is helping someone that can't repay you or can't help you back. And so,
Trey, I love it. I love it. Well, thank you for jumping in and coming on the show today. I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing great things from you. Again, you can connect with Trea Coleman on Facebook. You can also you can connect with him on IG and Trading with Trey. This is an awesome young man, crowned king by the king, part of the Seeds of Hope book and collaboration. Trey, thank you for joining us today. And listeners, readers, all of you guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure that you do hit the little subscribe button and also hit the bell so that anytime we get a new show that comes up, you'll get pinged so that you'll know that we're on. We love having you. I thank you for tuning in. This has been your girl, Michelle Gines, Purpose Publishing, and let's connect.